contributors. This show is rated TVMA, as are all of them and all those other letters. Viewer discretion is highly advised. And, just do what Doc says. Read that again. Peace, everyone.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting. But also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Mr. Chris, what up? Also, Chris Kale from rock and roll band Five Finger Death Punch. Heard that you're about to launch your newest board game, Gods of Metal, where you take on the persona of different metal musicians to stop the overlords and their demons from taking over reality. I think I know a metal musician that can help you fight those overlords and those demons. That is me, Chris Kale. So, shout out to you, Chris. Shout out to all of the Laughing Rogue crew. And shout out to Gods of Metal. I will be in there taking over reality from the demons and the overlords. Chris Kale. Just like it says there on my hat, in case I forget. I do play bass.
An ancient darkness is breaking through into our reality. The overlords are coming. Their demons united, they'll stop at nothing to tear our world to shreds. And the only thing that can stop them is the power of metal. You have been chosen by the gods of metal to lead this crusade of finger-shredding fury. You must write the sick riffs, craft the awesome lyrics, find unholy rhythms, and set the heads banging. Show the overlords that their darkness is nothing compared to yours. Gods of Metal is a co-op deck-building game for 1 to 4 players. You and your bandmates must work to create the most powerful band in human history. Find mystical instruments of legend, outlandish costumes to improve your powers, and recruit mascots to help you battle the overlords. Find the power of pure decibels and use them to destroy your enemies by crafting songs that will literally blow their minds. Form a band. Save the world. Gods of Metal. Now on Kickstarter.
Hey, yo, you know what's up. And hopefully by the thumbnail, you know why we're here. But you might not know who we're here with. So let me bring him out. Y'all might know him. Some of you do. He was just on the network the other night on on that other show on Flip City Magazine. Yes, he was on Creative Chaos. How you doing, Daniel? Daniel Riley, how you doing?
I am doing well. Thanks for having me on and checking out this book.
Well, this is an unboxing, people, and this is the beautiful package that we get to open today. Sent to me by Mr. So we're gonna see what is up. Now, tell everybody a little bit about who you are and a little bit about Just Die, so that they have some kind of reference to what I'm about to show them.
Sounds like a plan. I am Daniel P. Riley of whimsyland.org Literary Coaching and Services, and my personal production arm, Whimsyland Productions. I am a novelist and now comic book creator, having adapted my cyberpunk samurai series, Jisedai, into a comic book. The story essentially is about a young man raised by a corporation in a dystopian, hyper-capitalist Tokyo society in the future. As a corporate assassin, he kills executives from other corporations to screw up their plans so his company can win. It's almost like a capitalist feudal system. It's an interesting idea I came up with a long time ago, but the story revolves around this character, Gabriel, of the Suzakushin Corporation assassin unit called the Holy Eight. They're all named after archangels. And he, during one of his operations, comes across a sex trafficked girl, and something about her makes him want to protect her from those sex traffickers, and it ends up putting him at odds with the company that has been raising him and using him for all this time.
Now, this is your storefront opening, right?
Yes, this is the storefront for the standard edition. For each issue, I'll be doing special editions, and I did one for number 1. I've got number 2 coming up very soon because my artist is just about finished with the final set of pages. He says he's wrapping up by the end of this week. So I'll probably have campaign number 2 rolling out in, I want to say, mid-May. Really hoping that I can get at least 2 to 3 issues out a year of this series so that it can run somewhat concurrent with the novel series.
I had to hijack a Batman board real quick. Put this in because, no fingerprints, people. No fingerprints. So this is the A cover, correct?
Yes, that is the standard cover.
This is the A cover of the book that we're talking about. And there also seems to be a little variant action up in here.
Yep, that is a variant cover I commissioned from an artist named Josan, who I've always been a huge fan of. And that particular issue should be one of the special editions. I saved one to send to you. The standard cover A is a standard edition, so it's black and white. The special editions are what we're calling color pop, which means that certain things in the panels have a color that makes them stand out against the black and white.
I do remember talking about this. Was there anything? Oh, nothing on the campaign that showed it, though. I do remember talking about it. Did the trailer have anything about it? Show any of the color pop?
No. When I set the storefront up, I set it up specifically for the black and white only. There's a separate campaign that may not be up anymore for the special edition version, and that one, funded and closed way back in I want to say end of January.
That's right. It was the exclusive with the campaign. They got the color pop. I remember now. So yeah.
Yeah. I did variant covers and the color pop for the special edition, and then just a standard cover A for the standard.
So
For
you
the
only got
black
to
and
see
white.
it if you only got to see it if you bought it, people.
There may be a second chance coming around at some point. I don't know. I've been playing with it.
It was really a good concept, though. The color pop, being as exclusive to the campaign, and then the black and white being that was kind of a good idea. I don't know if I'd mess with that. Just make those
Yeah, exactly.
the campaign books, and then make everything else black and white that you sell at cons or on your website. Hold up, make it big. There you go. Yeah, see, I don't want to get fingerprints on mine. See. He'll show it to you though. There it is. Color
Yeah,
pop.
this was my tester copy, so I don't mind getting fingerprints on it. But yeah, that's what I mean by color pop. Certain things were accented with color to make them a little more vibrant in the special edition.
Yep. And there's the link right there, people. You can go down to Fund My Comic right now. You can get you a black and white version of this. I do want to go ahead and play this trailer real quick though, because
Go for it.
You know.
It's my little teaser.
There you go. Wow, I really think I think Twitter's having, or I mean StreamYard is having a rough time today. Just seems like it's my streams today have been going nowhere. Like Critical Blast Twitter page has been blowing up, 40, 50 viewers every show for the last couple of weeks. There's
nice.
There's nobody right now. My Twitter page, there's nobody. There's 3 watching on yours. I don't know why it's weird, man. It's like Twitch. They StreamYard sent me a notice that said Twitch isn't. They ain't streaming to Twitch. I'm thinking they ain't streaming to a lot of places right now.
Interesting. They might be having an issue.
Yeah, I think their problem might be deeper than Twitch because I've been getting used to seeing 80, 90 viewers over all the different platforms lately, and I don't like this today. It's 4, 5. I'm like, what's going on, man? StreamYard, get it together. We need those Twitter viewers, man. We need those. That's been a huge chunk of our audience lately, man. I don't like seeing them go away. So don't tell me I got to pay for it either. That's what I'm waiting for next. Okay, so you guys got used to having all these viewers, now pay to be verified, and then you can, or pay for the next premium or I hate pay to play.
Well, I hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, me too, because I hate pay to play. So what's the biggest thing you want people to know about this?
Well, like I said, the comic is running concurrent with the novels that I've been putting out. I have book number 1 and book number 2, and now issue number 1, which is the first 2 chapters of book number 1. So each comic will be in a format that's basically 6 issues per book. So as I keep producing the books, the comic story will be following that and bringing it into a visual medium each time. That's my big selling point, basically, that you can enjoy the story either in novel format if you're a bookworm, or you can enjoy it in comic book format if you prefer something more visual. And I'm hoping that if everybody likes it enough, I can build up enough scratch to get this thing into an independent animated series.
I like both. My question would be, where do I go to read the novel?
Those are available on Amazon and anywhere books are sold. I have them completely cast worldwide. You can get them anywhere.
Cool. There you go. That's how you do it, people. I was about to send you to RJ. I was about to send you to RJ, but you got it covered. Yeah, that's what you do. You put your books everywhere.
Well, being a writing coach and independent editor and helping all of these creatives, I've networked a lot. So I've made connections with independent publishers all over the place. Opportunities to cast that net as wide as possible. And same thing with the comic. I offer a digital edition for those of you that may be overseas and don't want to deal with ridiculous shipping costs, as well as a physical one. As long as I can afford to send it to you, I will. But if it's easier on you, $5 for a digital comic.
Yeah. And look, guys, this is the way it's supposed to be done. You put your book everywhere, in as many places as you possibly can, because there are going to be people that religiously only go there for their books.
Mm-hmm.
There are going to be people that just don't know that there's that other place and they're over here. Put it everywhere, right? Look, I may not recommend and endorse every platform, but I understand you selling your books on every platform.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sell it everywhere. Put it everywhere, and then put it on more places. Build places if you have to. You see what I'm saying? Build a website. Build places if you have to. As many places as your book can be seen. And then you get a hold of people like me. Hey, Bob, you talk about it. And we'll come out and we'll talk about it. And we'll tell everybody all the different places they can find your book. That's what we do. And we're not the only ones, guys. There's lots of people. You know, Daniel, you guys do it.
Yep.
How about that?
Absolutely.
Your show and what you guys do over there.
Oh, yeah. We have Royce from A Drink with Crazy and Richard from IronAge.media. And I have a Friday night live stream where we interview independent creators of anything: books, comic books, video games, board games, films, and music. The music for in my little trailer there was created by an independent musician who goes by Evely Music. As a buddy of mine, he made that whole track for me and different iterations of it for me that I've been using in my advertisements.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there's a vast ecosystem of independent creators that can all benefit working together. Yeah. Collaboration is key, man.
That's what I keep telling everybody. It's like, man, that's why I get people out here and introduce them to each other, because you never know what could happen down the road. There have been dozens and dozens of collaborations that have come out of the madness over the last 4 years. Yep. I lost count a long time ago. I quit trying to count a long time ago because people just keep hooking up and doing stuff, you know?
Yes.
And it's like, I just go, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Get that guy and that guy in the same building. Yep, perfect. And so
if you ever want to check out the chaos on Friday night, our show is called IAK, otherwise known as Iron Age Nights. It is on A Drink with Crazy on YouTube.
And who's your guest this week?
Can't say. The announcement happens on Thursday.
Okay, I won't say nothing. I know who it is, though.
That's what I tell everybody. Everybody asks whenever I get on their show, and I always say, can't tell you. You'll find out Thursday.
Yeah, I'm in the know, but I'll be quiet. I won't say Daniel, it's always great talking to you. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know you are a busy dude.
Oh, yeah.
You know, everybody
juggling 3 businesses right now. It's a bit madcap.
Yeah. And here I am bugging you all the time about, hey, man, what do I do about this? How am I going to fix that?
I love helping people, and I'm not going to say I can't help. If I have 15 minutes, I will do my best in that 15 minutes for anybody that asks for it.
And I can't wait till I can get this thing hooked up so that I can help you more. You know what I mean? Because that's really what this is about, is getting this whole network in front of a completely untapped audience and doing this all over again. and building
Yes.
it all over again, right? I mean, we built it for
Absolutely.
Facebook, and we built it for YouTube, and now I want to build it for Roku. So, that's what we do, man. We keep pushing. Now, my doctor
Straight
might
up.
be pissed off because I'm supposed to be resting, but I don't have a slow gear, Daniel.
Me neither.
If I can get out of bed, I'm out of bed. I mean, so I've been kind of pushing it. I probably should be taking it a little bit easy, but I got stuff to do before I get laid back up in the hospital again next month. So
That's true.
we got
Got to
this.
take care of yourself, though. Can't do the work if you're done.
Right. That's what I mean. It's a fine line between what I have to get done and it's all action, though.
Yep.
I can't slow down.
So if you, who checks out this video at any point in time, want to help make this network, this collaboration of independent creators work, Pops has a link. We are fundraising for however long we need to for the Madness Entertainment Group. Come get involved.
Yeah, what we're fundraising for is the legal groundwork, the LLC, the contracts for the investors, all this stuff. I need it to be legit. I need it to be done by a lawyer, not by Pops and some AI freaking app. Okay, I'm giving you guys legit because I don't want anybody to have any questions. It has to be completely above board, and so this is what we're doing. We're laying the groundwork for the Madness Entertainment Group. And as soon as we have the LLC and I can give the investors something on paper, we're taking off, guys. As soon as we have it in place, we're taking off. So, if you can help us out, I don't care if it's $2. If you can help us out at any time,
Yeah, even $1.
Yeah.
I mean, the truth is, this is an opportunity for a platform that has none of that algorithm bullshit. It has none of that suppression bullshit. Your property is your property. We're just casting it out there.
Yeah. And all of the Roku ad revenue, I split 50-50 with each show owner or showrunner. Okay. Whatever your show generates, you get half of it. I ain't even, the other half is just going for upkeep and marketing for the network to continue to grow.
Yep.
So eventually I want to give this to my grandson and he can be a billionaire.
There you go. That's the goal. Doing the same thing for my daughter.
Yeah, and we do have some people making independent films that are looking forward to being able to put their stuff on our network that I've already talked to. We got a lot of stuff that we can do once we get the legal groundwork in place. Look, I'm selling comics. I'm selling art. I'm putting everything I have out there available to anybody that wants it. And all the proceeds are going to go toward this Roku network. Okay, so we do a show called The Show Offs on Sundays. If you watch that and you see something that I show off and you want it, you hit me up. We'll talk about it. Okay. That's how that works. I need to sell stuff. I need to do whatever I can to make this happen. And if that means giving up, sacrificing my own collection to make it happen, I'm willing to do that with about 99% of it. Okay. There's some stuff that no, I just can't part with because it's like a gift or it's 2 pops. I'm not going to sell you something that says 2 pops on it. It's mine. But for the most part, we got a lot of cool stuff that we have for sale, and anything you can do to help us. Look, this thing is going to be promoting independent comics, films, authors, writers, artists, everybody. Okay, gamers, games, RPGs, tabletops, whatever you guys do, we're going to promote it, and we're going to promote it in front of a much larger audience than we see now. Right now, it's like, you guys know what? There's like 20 other comic shows live right now. Competition here on YouTube is ridiculous. I mean, nobody has time to watch everything. But if we put it all in one place on Roku, I think we can help you guys get seen just a little more.
Yeah, it's a fantastic idea.
It really, I mean, it was just the next evolution, really. It wasn't, I mean, I looked at what Hart Fisher's been doing on Roku for a long time with the American Horrors. Talked to him. It's like, how can I make this happen? He put me, he's like, well, Max is the one that built it for him. Max? Well, Max is already a friend of mine. I'm going to talk to Max. Okay. So it was kind of a natural evolution to this is the next step. There's always going to be a next step.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my ultimate goal is the Madness Roadshow, where we spend all summer going in our RV from one con to the next and doing a live show at the con. You know, just covering the con all weekend. That's what I want to do. That's what
Sounds
I
awesome.
want to do. But, you know, I mean, we got to get there. We got to build stuff to make it happen. You know, this one, guys, we picked up this weekend. This is by Ryan Watson, and he's a local here in Michigan. This was at the Fanfare comic shop in Kalamazoo. My buddy Brad picked it up for me, picked up number 1 and 2. I just wanted to give Ryan a little shout out just because we got to cover the local people, man. You got to take care of your people, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, it turned out to be better than I thought it was gonna. I liked book 1, so I'm getting ready to read book 2 now. We got that. We get to add another one to the, not that one. We get to add another one to the reader pile tonight. Okay. You know when I do this, right? You know how I do this, right, Daniel?
What's that?
When the power goes out or when the internet goes out, which I live out in the boonies, so it happens kind of often. That's when
Read by candlelight.
Yeah, that's when I read comic books. So, you know,
Oh yeah.
we add them to the reader stack. When the power goes out, we're like, oh, time to read comics. Yeah. You know, if I read them ahead of time, then when the power goes out, what am I going to do? I sit here mad because it cut off me in the middle of a show or something. And I'll be like, you know, it happens. Trust me, it happens. Okay. But, you know, we usually have somebody there to back us up and co-host, somebody to keep the show going or whatever. We just want to have fun, guys. We want to be able to promote what you do. We want to be able to promote what your friends do. If you pay attention and you're a fan of the Madness Comic Network on YouTube, you probably have a wrench, and you're allowed to and encouraged to drop the links to your campaigns, your friends' campaigns, your friends' shows, your show, whatever. If it's part of what we do and things we love, you're supposed to be dropping your links over there. Okay? The more of that happens, the more
Share and share often.
Yes. Just keep taking care of each other, guys. The more you take care of each other, the less you need people like me.
That's true.
All right? All right? You really want to get rid of me? Y'all take care of each other. Well, that's some reverse psychology for their asses.
There you go.
There you go. You want to get rid of Pops, start taking care of each other. Pops won't be needed anymore. It'd be that simple. All right, everybody. I'm going to let this man get back to work. I'm going to get back to work. We're just now finally starting to get some viewers on Twitter. What the hell was up with Twitter, man? That is crazy. For all you who missed the beginning of the show, go back and watch it. And if you missed Monday Madness earlier because Twitter was freaky, Mike Barron and Nondor's Fox Schaefer were on the show, showing off Mike's new Nexus book. And, dude, and Nandor's,
beautiful book.
Nondor's book, Fabled Offerings, okay, is on the Indiegogo right now. Nondor is a youngster that popped on the scene a few years ago with Seasons, which is a 4-part story about somebody going through 4 seasons of power changes. It's really weird. Okay, great concept. Then he came out with
awesome.
Lifeline. Man-Child, which is kind of a homage to old school comics, you know, what old school comics were about back in the day. Man-Child is funny, it's good. And now he's out here with Fabled Offerings, a one-shot that was, looked pretty awesome. So go check out Monday Madness earlier. You might want to go see that one. It was pretty awesome. I'm out of here, guys. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow morning on Mr. Big talking crime and conspiracies at 9 a.m. And then Tuesday Morning Brew, of course, with Lori Calcaterra. Y'all don't want to miss that. That's a great show.
Never miss Lori.
The roll just keeps going, guys. Y'all have a great night. Peace out. Where's my rest of my ads? I got more ads. I know I do. Oh, what do we got? I don't even remember what I showed. Forgive me if I didn't get yours, but I'm going to show a couple. Here we go. Peace, everybody.
The future. The final frontier. It has never been so uncertain as now. AI, VR, haptic wear, nanotechnology, mass destruction with a remote click. Now we are finally seeing the true potential and dangers of an ever-connected and overly policed hyper-technological world. Have we finally become the architect of our own demise? Is there still hope? Welcome to the future. Welcome to Punk Droid.
Glamorized and embraced by Hollywood, feared in the underworld, Benjamin Bugsy Siegel was one of the most powerful men in America. He was also one of the most hated. The man who gave birth to Las Vegas was gunned down in the luxurious home of his glamorous lover. Almost 80 years later, his murder remains unsolved. Who killed Bugsy?
Pinnacle Blast Logistics, getting it done, getting it there. Pinnacle Blast Logistics, getting it done, getting it there.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands are
Have a good night.